This is a presentation of the Nebraska State High School Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Marfisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
Coverage of the Nebraska State Basketball Tournament is presented by App Foundation Repair, the NDOT Highway Safety Office, Roofing Service Company, High Electric, Southeast Community College, Members-Owned Credit Union, Union Bank and Trust, Mosaic, Doane University, A1 Automotive, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, Platte Valley Equipment, and Supreme Spa and Pool. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainer.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena as we turn our attention to Class C1 action. The state title game just moments away between two of the lower seeds. The 8 seed, the Auburn Bulldogs, going up against the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. The Blue Jays come in as the 3 seed in the state tournament. Now, obviously you hear 8 seed and you think, man, this is a team that might not supposed to be here. And how do they upset Wahoo, the number 1 seed? Well, here's the thing. They're led by 2 head coaches. Yes, 2 head coaches. They have co-head coach responsibilities between Jim and Jackson Weeks. But here's the crazy thing about it. This is the 5th straight appearance to the state title game for the Auburn Bulldogs this year, just as an 8 seed. They won the title in 2019, 2020, and 2021. But then they were runner-up last year to who? This very same Ashland-Greenwood program led by head coach Jacob Mose, and they're trying to go back-to-back here. They got their first state title last season, now trying to go back-to-back. They graduated a key piece of that roster last year in Cale Jacobson, who went to walk on for Nebraska, but here they are once again without Jacobson. Jacobson sitting in the second row behind the AG bench, but here are the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays, and they're ready to kind of go back-to-back here. If they can beat the Auburn Bulldogs today, it's going to be a good one. We'll tell you more about it when we come back here in just a couple moments right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainert with you here, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Getting ready for the C1 title game. We have some high expectations for the rest of the day, as we had a good one in the one in the D1 game, I should say, that just got over about a half an hour ago or so, that saw Johnson Brock end up being crowned as D1 title winners over North Platte St. Pat in the first game. 46-40 was the final score in this one, or in that one, I should say. But here we are with the Auburn Bulldogs, Auburn Bulldogs going up against the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. Let's go through the starting lineups first for the 8th seed in this one. The Auburn Bulldogs, led by co-head coaches Jim and Jackson Weeks. This is their 27th appearance in the state tournament. But here, like I said just a moment ago, their 5th straight appearance to the Class C1 title game. They won it in 2019, 2020, and 2021, but ended up falling to AG in last year's title game in 2022. But they're back here once again as the 8th seed. It's familiar territory for head coach Jim and Jackson Weeks. So they're going to send the usual starting 5 out there for the Bulldogs: Nixon Ligori, Mav Binder, Peyton Bowden, Skylar Roybal, and Carson Leslie. The guy to watch on offense for the Bulldogs, number 3, Mav Binder. His older brother Cam is currently playing at UNK. For the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays, led by head coach Jacob Mose, they won their first state tournament title last year in Class C1 over this very same Auburn Bulldogs team. Now, talk about the fashion that they won. Cale Jacobson sunk a three-pointer in the near side corner at the horn last year to win Ashland-Greenwood their first title. Now Cale sitting in the second row behind the AG bench. Same starting lineup as usual for them. Number 3, Dane Jacobson. Number 4, Caden Bridges. Number 10, Brooks Kissinger. Number 24, Cougar Konzem. And number 35, Dawson Tice. So we're getting ready to go underway here as AG, the higher seed, despite just being the 3 seed in their home uniforms with the baby blue on the side. Baby blue numbers, but dark royal blue lettering. Nice sharp jerseys, while the Auburn Bulldogs wearing their black Jordan logo on the top right corner, with red Auburn and red numbering as well across the chest and front and back. So here we are, just getting underway. Auburn defeated the 1 seed Wahoo in the first game, 47-44. Second straight year, I'll mention that Wahoo fell to the 8th seed as the 1 seed, not to Auburn last year, but this season, Auburn was that 8th seed. We're getting ready to go. Good crowd on hand. PBA C1 title game is underway. And the Auburn Bulldogs control the tip as Mav Binder works on the right side. Binder, top of the key, left side. Now here we are with the Bulldogs. Left side, inside the paint. Spin move off the glass, just a little too strong by number 35, Carson Leslie. And AG controls the miss. So Brooks Kissinger will bring it up the floor. Stops the logo just underway here, first quarter. Right side, Jacobson, Dane Jacobson, that is, now in the lane. Jacobson dumps it off to Tice. Back out Kissinger. Left side, Konzum. Konzum in the lane. Turnaround, layup, good. So Cougar Konzum gets him on the board. First, we're up 2-0 Blue Jays over the Auburn Bulldogs. Leslie left side. Nixon Ligori working on the left wing, guarded by Kissinger, picks up his dribble, throws into the corner. In the lane, Leslie takes the contact, no whistle, and Tice clears the miss. Back the other way we go with Kissinger. AG has numbers. Kissinger on the right wing, top of the key. Jacobson stops at the elbow, near corner. Driving baseline in the lane, throws up a wild layup, no good. And we have a defensive rebound and a foul called on Ashland-Greenwood. So Auburn basketball here, working right to left, far side, now inside of the paint. On the block pass, or excuse me, basketball ripped away out of the arms, and it's going to be a jump ball going to the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. 6.5 to go, first quarter, 2-0 AG over Auburn. So here's Jacobson to Teese. Teese bounces it, Kissinger, top of the key, back to right side to Roybal. Top of the key, Jacobson drives, picks up his dribble, back out. This is Camden Bridges rather with it. Now Kissinger in the lane. Kissinger kicks it out. AG being patient on offense here is Jacobson inside, back out Jacobson, right wing. Now in the near corner, back to right wing. Camden Bridges with it. 5:50 to go, first quarter. Teese with it, now to Jacobson. Jacobson in the lane, lost the basketball, but he's going to get bailed out with a foul call on the Auburn Bulldogs. So inbound here for the Blue Jays is underneath their own bucket. Inbound up top. Now right side, Kissinger gets the screen left. Kissinger pulls it out top of the key. Left side, Bridges. Now top of the key once again, Kissinger. Steps back, 3 ball on the way. Kissinger off back iron, no good. And a possession spanning over a minute and 15 seconds goes empty. 2-0 Ashland-Greenwood. 5:23 to play first quarter. Right side now in the paint on the block. Layup no good, but there's a foul going to be called on Teese. And now that's going to be number 2 on Teese. So now after the Bulldogs go 1 of 2 at the line, it'll be Ashland-Greenwood basketball working right side. Now top of the key, Jacobson, left side. Into the game, Drake Zimmerman. He has the basketball on the top. We are under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Left side. Now into Jacobson. Dane Jacobson working, spins around, passes it. Zimmerman kicks it out. Kissinger in the lane, trying to get an avenue, can't do it, and a rebound goes to Auburn. 4:42 to play. First quarter, 2-1 AG out in front of the Auburn Bulldogs. It's now left side. Now on the right wing. Peyton Bowden, 3 ball on the way off front iron, no good. Defensive rebound go to Ashland-Greenwood. Back the other way we go. Greenwood may have gotten away with a walk. Now kicks it out. In the lane, layup off the glass. It falls for number 24, Cougar Konzum. So it's 4-1, Ashland-Greenwood over Auburn. Mav Binder, been quiet here so far. Now right side to Bowden. Bowden, top of the key. Leslie, left side. Matt Binder at the free throw line, kicks it out. Now in the lane. Basketball knocked out of the hands, up the floor. Here comes Zimmerman. Nobody in front of him. Layup good. It's 6-1. 6-1, Ashland-Greenwood over Auburn here in the early going. 3:35 to play, first quarter. It's now right side. Bowden in the lane. Leslie back out Bowden. 3-ball top of the key. Got it. Ashland-Greenwood leads 6-4 with 3:14 to play in the first quarter. Zimmerman on the right wing for AG. Top of the key now. Left side, Jacobson to Bridges. In the lane, Kissinger. Zimmerman layup, no good. And that's going to be a jump ball. It should be a jump ball, and that's what they're going to call it. It'll go to the Auburn Bulldogs. We have a media timeout. 3:03 to go in the first quarter. 6-4, Ashland-Greenwood leads over Auburn here in the early going in a C1 title game on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Spring is here. Time to make your backyard a vacation spot all year long. Above grounds as low as $27 per month. Stealth semi-in-ground pool starting at $99.99. Cash and carry hot tubs like Celtic and Pure Spa as low as $43 per month with approved credit. Luxury spas from Bullfrog, Wellness, and Stealth starting at $73.99. In-grounds from $39.99. Spring is here. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainer back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Apologize, the voice is starting to give out a little bit here. Us at The Ticket, we've done a lot of games over these last 2 weeks. So shout out to Carter and Josh for helping out over these last 2 weeks. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have. Some good basketball been played over the last 8 days here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. So now it'll be Auburn basketball out of the timeout. Mav Binder brings it across the timeline. Binder gets met by Zimmerman across the timeline, now at the top of the key near the logo. Left side. Ligori in the lane, no good off the right side, and Kissinger cleans up the miss for Ashland-Greenwood. So Greenwood back the other way now. AG on the left side. Konzum right wing to Zimmerman. Zimmerman top of the key. Konzum once again to left wing. That's Camden Bridges with it. Top of the key, Zimmerman. 2:27 to play first quarter. In the lane, Kissinger working on Bowden. Gets doubled now to Jacobson into the left side. Zimmerman, shot fake on the glass, hit the bottom of the backboard, no good. It's 6-4 Blue Jays. 2:12 to play, first quarter. Right side, Bowden. Now in the far corner. A little bit of contact down below, but no whistle was drawn. Now here's Bowden, left side, Ligori. Ligori in the near corner, guarded by Jacobson. Tries to drive baseline, gets cut off, throws it out of bounds. It'll be last touch by Auburn after it was deflected, so it'll stay with Ashland-Greenwood. 1:54 to go, first quarter. 6-4, Ashland-Greenwood on top of Auburn. Turnaround jumper, no good by number 24, Skylar Roble, and Ashland-Greenwood grabs the defensive rebound. Back the other way we go. Here's Jacobson on the right wing. Older brother Kale was able to hit a buzzer beater last season in the C1 title game to give AG their first title in school history. He's now watching from the sidelines, about 2 rows up behind AG's bench. Zimmerman kicks it out. Kissinger, 3-ball. Got it. Brooks Kissinger gives the Blue Jays a 9-4 lead with 1:22 to go. There's a delay of game. on Ashland-Greenwood, so just a stoppage in play there for a moment. 1:17 to play, first quarter, 9-4 AG on top of Auburn. Ashland-Greenwood with a remarkable defensive performance yesterday in their dominating win over Ogallala. Ogallala, the 2 seed, shot 17% from the field yesterday. Now we have a foul on Auburn as both Leslie and Bridges were going for the loose ball. Leslie of the Auburn Bulldogs pushed him from behind. Bridges took a tumble, and the official was right on top of it. So we're under a minute to go here. 9-4 Blue Jays on top of Auburn. Auburn currently in a scoring drought spanning over 2 minutes. So they inbound it to Kissinger. Kissinger on the left side. He'll slowly bring it across the timeline. So now Kissinger across the timeline on the right side. 41 seconds on the game clock. I'd expect that they'll probably just milk this one down until the end of the period. 35 now on the game clock. Jacobson with it on the left side. Now less than 30 seconds on the game clock. 26, 25, and still counting down. Jacobson going to work. Jacobson in the lane, dumps it down low. That's number 13, Luke Clark. And he gets the layup to fall with 17 seconds on the game clock. So 13 to play now. First quarter, 11-4 Ashland-Greenwood. We are under 9 seconds to play. 7, 6 as Mav Binder goes to work. Step back, 3 on the way. Well short off front iron. And the three-quarter court heave is going to be off the front rim. Holy smokes. As that one almost went in from the opposite side of the free throw line. But at the end of quarter number 1, Ashland-Greenwood leads 11-4 here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Just to put things into perspective here, this is game 45 of 48 that we've had on the ticket over the last 2 weeks here in the state tournament. We've got there's going to be 4 more. So 44 of 48, rather. So there's going to be 4 more after this one. Class B at 1 o'clock, Class C2 around 4, Class A at 6, and Class D2 at 8:15. So start of the second quarter here, 7:55 to play, second quarter. 11-4 Blue Jays of Ashland-Greenwood up on the Bulldogs of Auburn. And now we have a foul down low as Kissinger took it to the right side of the rim, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes on Leslie of Auburn. That's his second. So now both big men for both sides have 2 personal fouls. As Teese has 2 for AG. He's in the game, and now Leslie has 2 for Auburn. So Kissinger goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 12-4 now the score. As Binder brings it back the other way. Binder on the right side, passes left side. This is Peyton Bowden with it. Now near corner to Roybal. Far side Bowden. Bowden in the lane, navigating off the glass just a little strong, and Kissinger cleans up the miss. So now Kissinger brings it across. Left side, Jacobson. Into the far corner, Teese. Tease had to sit down for a good chunk of that first quarter, like I mentioned, with those 2 personal fouls. Now in the lane, Kissinger back to Tease. Tease layup good. Nav Binder fell down in the jumble that was in the lane, and that opened up a little bit of space there for Tease to hit the left-handed layup from the left side of the bucket. Now Binder, top of the key, spin move on the perimeter. In the lane, Binder gets a block from behind. It's off of Binder's head, and it will go out of bounds after it was blocked from behind by AG. So a 14-4 lead for Ashland-Greenwood, and they'll get the basketball right back. Dane Jacobson brings it across. Now right side, Kissinger to Jacobson, top of the key. Tease, left side, back to Tease. Kissinger now with it, drives left side, hesitates for a moment, now tries the reverse layup. Shot fake, blocked from behind, but Kissinger gets it back. Right side, this is Konzum with it. Left side, Tease to Jacobson on the top of the key. Jacobson takes a couple dribbles, hesitates, now bounces on the right block to Tease, and he'll give it back out to the perimeter. 6:18 to play in the second quarter. Now in the lane, Kissinger off the rim, no good. And another defensive rebound for the Auburn Bulldogs with 6:03 to play in the second quarter. 14-4, Ashland-Greenwood with a 10-point lead over the Auburn Bulldogs. Jumper no good by Nixon Ligori, and so Ashland-Greenwood going back the other way. Man, it's been a long time since Auburn's been able to buy a bucket, spanning back to the first quarter. Over 5 minutes of game time. Kissinger left side, now Bridges to Konzum. Konzum in the lane, and he may have thrown or knocked his defender, Skylar Roybolt, down. No whistle was drawn, so 16-4. As Ashland-Greenwood leads by 12, 5:21 rather to go in the second quarter. Inside Leslie, lost where he was, had to take a step back. That's a really tough play by number 35, Carson Leslie, because he went to spin right side and didn't realize that he was underneath the bucket, so he had to take a step back and create space that way, and they are able to do so. Makes it 16-6, and that breaks a long scoring drought for Auburn. As in the lane, Kissinger backs it out. Left side, Konzum to Jacobson. Fakes right, goes left. Jacobson in the lane. Working on Mav Binder. Jacobson spins around, digs his shoulder. Now top of the key, Kissinger. They'll reset. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Fast-moving ball game so far. 3-ball, Cameron Bridges. Well short, and Leslie clears the miss. So 4.5 to go. First half, 16-6. Ashland-Greenwood out in front of Auburn. Mav Binder with it, crosses over. Now Bowden with it, shot fake, got his defender to fall. Ligori 3-ball, and Auburn has hit 2 straight shots. After previously going 1 of 10 from the field, they have now hit 2 straight, and we got a 7-point ball game, 16-9 in favor of Ashland-Greenwood. Tease on the right side to Bridges, bounces it on the right wing to Kissinger. Top of the key, back to Kissinger, screen left. Kissinger pull-up jumper off back iron, too strong. Mav Binder grabs the miss. So Auburn Nation trying to get some life, starting to, and behind me here is Ligori. His pass intended for Bowden, taken away. Bridges in the lane, stops, layup, good. And we're going to have an Ashland-Greenwood timeout with 3:32 to go in the second quarter. Your score, 18-9. Blue Jays of Ashland-Greenwood lead Auburn in the C1 title game right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Once again, these two teams met in last year's title. This is the 5th straight title appearance for the Auburn Bulldogs. They won it in 2019, 2020, and 2021, but here they are trying to beat the defending champion, Ashland-Greenwood, as the layup by Bowden is good. Peyton Bowden, he now has 5 of the Bulldogs' 11. So right side, here's Zimmerman for Ashland-Greenwood. Zimmerman still looking for his first points of this one, 0 of 2 from the field. Now right side, Teese back to Kanzum, now. Here we are left side, Jacobson in the lane. Jumper, good, rattles around the cylinder and drops. It's a 9-point AG lead, 20-11, 2:37 to play in the second quarter. Binder left side, now to Roybal in the near corner. Roybal driving, almost got it knocked out of his hands. Now Ligori on the left wing, guarded by Jacobson inside on the block to Leslie. Cross-court pass, good find by Leslie to Bowden. He stops, tries to make the extra pass inside to Roybal, unable to do so. Taken away by Ashland-Greenwood. With 2:09 to play in the second quarter, 20-11, AG with the lead and the basketball. Here in the C1 title game, Zimmerman will dribble it near the logo. Now right side, Teese to Jacobson in the near corner. Jacobson in the lane, stops, spins, throws it out top of the key, back to Jacobson on the perimeter, stops the elbow, pulls up, jumper short, and Leslie clears the miss for the Auburn Bulldogs. 139 to go in the second quarter. Ashland-Greenwood leads 20-11. In the lane, Roybal, he is fouled. So Skylar Roybal will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Roybal, the 6'4" senior, averaging just over 9 points per game. Still looking for his first points, as maybe he can see a couple fall here at the charity stripe. First one on the way, no good off front iron. Second one on the way for Roybal is good. So Roybal's in the scoring column with 1. And Kissinger will get the inbound pass and bring it across the timeline. 1:26 to go. Second quarter, 20-12. Ashland-Greenwood on top of the Auburn Bulldogs. Jacobson with it right side, now top of the key. Left side, here's Zimmerman. Zimmerman dribbling it through his legs, hands it off to Jacobson. Now Jacobson to Kissinger. 1:07 to play, second quarter. Kissinger in the lane on the left side of the key to Zimmerman. Back out, and they'll look back Jacob Moses' way, the head coach for AG, with 53 seconds on the game clock. Now, it's interesting. I mentioned this yesterday with Strick, is that when we've seen teams waste the shot or waste the game clock when they don't have a shot clock in play, very rarely have they been able to find a high-quality shot and convert on it. So here we'll see if Ashland-Greenwood can buck that trend as there's under 30 seconds to play. So Ashland-Greenwood leads 20-12. Zimmerman just standing at the logo, nobody within 10 yards of him. Now here we are with Kissinger, with 14 seconds on the game clock until half. Kissinger on the left side, guarded by Mav Binder. Kissinger, top of the key. He drives, and there's going to be a hand check foul called on the Auburn Bulldogs as he tried to drive in the lane. That's only the 4th team foul on Auburn, so still got a couple to give. So 20-12, 6 seconds to go. Second quarter into Jacobson. Layup good with 2 seconds to go. And here's the horn. And at the end of the first half, your score, Ashland-Greenwood leads by 10, 22-12 over the Auburn Bulldogs right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting wefixbasements.com or call 402-804-1024. At Foundation Repair, we fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Spring is here. Time to make your backyard a vacation spot all year long. Above grounds as low as $27 per month. Stealth semi in-ground pool starting at $99.99. Cash and carry hot tubs like Celtic and Pure Spa as low as $43 per month with approved credit. Luxury spas from Bullfrog, Wellness, and Stealth starting at $73.99. In-grounds from $39.99. Spring is here. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Your neighborhood is more than blocks of buildings. It's the people who live there that make it special. At Union Bank and Trust, we're not just creating home loans, we're making neighbors. We're not just small business lenders, we're small business shoppers. We don't just live in your community, we help you build it. Because our people are your people. Visit ubt.com/neighbor to learn more. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is halftime here. Blue Jays of Ashland-Greenwood lead the Auburn Bulldogs 22-12 at the break. Nick Sainert back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena as we continue Championship Saturday. We saw a good one in the first one in D1 action between Johnson Brock and North Platte St. Patrick's. Johnson Brock got that one completed as they knocked off the defending champion North Platte St. Patrick's by a score of 46-40. And this one, a little bit low scoring, 22-12 the score. Auburn struggling to shoot the ball, just shooting 30% from the field in that first half, 4 of 13. And 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Leading scorer at the break is Peyton Bowden with 5. And then the leading rebounder, Carson Leslie, also has 5 rebounds. Mav Binder still 0 points for the Auburn Bulldogs. Came into this one, their leading scorer, averaging almost 13 points per game. So a nice job by Ashland-Greenwood. We saw a really impressive defensive effort by Ashland-Greenwood yesterday in their win against Ogallala. It was resulting in a 30-point AG victory over the number 2 seed, the Ogallala Indians in yesterday's semifinal. So here we are, second straight day, second really good performance defensively here so far through the first 2 quarters for Ashland-Greenwood and head coach Jacob Mose. For AG, a lot of balanced scoring across the board. All Dane Jacobson, Camden Bridges, and I believe it is Brooks Kissinger all have 4 points for Ashland-Greenwood at the break. Kissinger shooting at a much higher volume than those other 2. 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. In 14 minutes of game time, Konzum has 6 points, and Luke Clark has 2 for Ashland-Greenwood at the break. Ashland-Greenwood shot 53% from the field, so compare that with Auburn. Ashland-Greenwood having a much better day offensively, but I said a lot of that's attributed to AG's defensive performance here in the first half. So going to be a good one, good slate of games coming up the rest of the day. Class B is the one we'll follow this C1 game as Scott Catholic and the Wyatt Archer and J.J. Farron duo, along with Jake Brack down low and Scholl, the Scholl brothers. Those guys will go up against the Platteview Trojans, and the man of the tournament so far here in Class B, Connor Milliken, the Dort signee, will try to put up another 30-plus point performance as Platteview goes up against Scott around 1 o'clock in the Class B title game. So a lot of good basketball on tap the rest of the afternoon. Once again, Nick Sainert joining you. We are approximately 10 hours or so from completing our mission in our goal that was to broadcast every single game that was played here at Pinnacle Bank Arena across the girls and boys state tournament games, all 48 of them, on the ticket, and we are at game 44 right now at halftime between Ashland-Greenwood and the Auburn Bulldogs. It's 22-12. Blue Jays leading Auburn at the break. We'll be right back in a couple minutes with the start of the third quarter on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Mosaic, we build a caring company for the people we serve in our workforce. You can be a part of it. Mosaic supports people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and other diverse needs to choose where they live, with whom they live, and how they spend their days. That is empowerment. Do you know someone who could use that type of support? You could become a shared living provider and work from home, or help support people to be active in the community. To learn more, visit mosaicinfo.org. That's MOSAICINFO.org.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
This is Sam Griesel from the Nebraska men's basketball team. I'm here to tell you about my favorite men's store in Nebraska, and that's Gary Michaels Clothiers in Lincoln. When I went off to college, I purchased my suit from them and another when I attended Big Ten Media Day. Their fashion sense, clothing knowledge, and tailoring is unparalleled. Simply said, no one does it better than Gary Michaels Clothiers, located in Village Gardens, 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
About ready to get underway here in quarter number 3 of action. Class C1 title game between the Blue Jays and the Bulldogs of Auburn. Auburn making their 5th straight appearance in the state title game today. They won it in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Lost it to this very same Ashland-Greenwood program last year. But as the 8 seed came back, and they are once again in the championship game. (22-12) at the break. Start of the third quarter. Ashland-Greenwood, the 3 seed. Auburn, the 8 seed. Auburn knocked off number 1 seeded Wahoo back on Wednesday. It was one of the first games of the day, and here they are. It's now left side. Here's Roybal with it. Auburn with the basketball. Roybal in the lane. Turnaround layup. Good. And now if you go back to that second quarter, Auburn has hit on their last 4 field goals. Ashland-Greenwood on the left side. Here's Jacobson to Teese. Back in Kissinger. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson, Kissinger, and Bridges all had 4 points in those first 2 quarters for Ashland-Greenwood. Far side, Jacobson to Teese. Teese left side. Now Konzum. Konzum trying to hand it off. Almost turned it over. Now to Kissinger on the logo. Kissinger. Left side on the elbow to Jacobson. Jacobson to Konzum. Now back to Kissinger. This possession spanning over 40 seconds. Now here's Kissinger in the lane, off the glass, just a little strong, gets his own miss, put back, it falls. Kissinger now has 6. It's now Mav Binder, who was scoreless in that first half, brings it up the floor. Roybal in the lane. Roybal takes the contact, layup short, and a defensive rebound goes to Camden Bridges. Now left side, Jacobson. Jacobson passes left to Teese in the corner. He'll dribble it now to the left wing. Teese hands it to Kissinger, stops at the elbow for a moment, hesitates, almost got his pocket picked. It's corralled by Auburn. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Auburn Bulldogs. .6:28 to play, third quarter. Jacobson to inbound, and he's going to have to resort to calling a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take one as well. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
A new year means new goals and upgrading, but that doesn't only apply to health and fitness. Mullen Motors can get you into a new vehicle right now and get your 2023 started off the right way. They cleared off their 2022 inventory and have tons of new vehicles to choose from to make sure you get to where you need to be this year. Out with the old and in with the new. Stop by Mullen Motors today, just north of 48th and Lake.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
.6:28 to play, third quarter. Ashland-Greenwood leads 24-14 over the Auburn Bulldogs. Nick Sander back with you, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com, as well as the Starter Heyman Jewelers video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Left side, here's Teese, now to the near side. Jacobson stops at the free throw line, bounces it into Teese off the pick and roll. Good defense there by Leslie. Now cross court, right wing. Top of the key, left side, Bridges with it. Top of the key now, Jacobson. Jacobson to Kissinger. Ashland-Greenwood working around the perimeter. Kissinger drives, kicks it back out top. Now Jacobson thought about the three. Jacobson, left side, bounce pass on the backdoor cut. Nice find to the opposite corner, and now they'll throw it out to the logo. Here we are again of this possession spanning over a minute off the game clock. 5:40 to play, third quarter, as Kissinger has it near the timeline. Kissinger gets a screen left. Kissinger in the lane, off the glass, and it falls. Kissinger just went ISO, put a spin cycle on Leslie for Auburn, and finished with the right hand. 5:23 to play, third quarter, 26-14, Ashland-Greenwood, right side. Here's Roybal. Roybal with a sleeve on his left shin, kicks it out. Three ball on the way. Ligori just short, and the rebound tracked down by Kissinger. Kissinger and Ashland-Greenwood, they don't have numbers, so now they'll back it out and give it to Bridges near the logo. Bridges, left side. Bounce pass to Teese. Teese back to Bridges. Caden Bridges now to Kissinger on the top of the key. We're under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 4:51 to play exactly. So here is Kissinger in the lane. Kissinger spins, kicks it out. Teese didn't even look for a shot. If he would have, he had an wide open floater. Now right side, here's Bridges, top of the key. Bridges working on Ligori. Ligori trying to pick his pocket, unable to do so. Now Teese, once again, had a wide open look, did not attempt a shot. Now here's Kissinger, and he's going to get fouled on the waist by Nixon Ligori. So that'll be number 2 on Ligori. And with that, we have a media timeout on the floor. So with 4:27 to play here in the third quarter, Ashland-Greenwood leads 26-14 over Auburn right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
At Mosaic, we build a caring company for the people we serve in our workforce. You can be a part of it. Mosaic supports people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and other diverse needs to choose where they live, with whom they live, and how they spend their days. That is empowering. Do you know someone who could use that type of support? You could become a shared living provider and work from home, or help support people to be active in the community. To learn more, visit mosaicinfo.org. That's MOSAICINFO.org.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sater back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Ashland-Greenwood with the basketball. They'll throw it in the backcourt. 4:24 to play, third quarter, 26-14. Blue Jays on top of the Bulldogs. Teese left side now near the logo. Right side, here's Kissinger. Kissinger gets a screen left, now has the top of the key. Kissinger drives in the lane. Now he'll back it out. Kissinger looks for help, finds Jacobson to Teese. Now here's Konzum. Back to Jacobson directly in front of us here on the left wing. Jacobson dribbling around a couple of times. Now here's Konzum. Kicks it out. Jacobson, shot fake. He was not going to shoot that three. Nice little backdoor cut, and we'll have a foul called on Nixon Liguori. That's number 3 on him. .351 to go. Third quarter. Nick Sainert with you. PBA. Jacobson gets the inbound pass. Now left side. Kissinger in the near corner. Kissinger, reverse layup, no good. Rebound tipped, gets it Jacobson corrals it, and Ashland-Greenwood gets another possession. Jacobson puts up the tough shot, gets it to fall. So now the Auburn Bulldogs with the basketball. They've been doubled up by Ashland-Greenwood here. They trail 28-14, and now Jacobson picks the pocket of the Bulldogs. Zimmerman with it on the right side. Zimmerman in the lane. Layup no good, and he is fouled. So Zimmerman will now go to the line to shoot 2 shots. First free throw good by Zimmerman. Second one also good. 3:07 to go. Third quarter, 30-14 the score. Ashland-Greenwood with a 16-point lead over Mav Binder and the Bulldogs. Binder still with 0 points in this one. Here's Liguori. Bounces it left side. In the lane, Roybal. Spins around. Dumps it off. Great find by Roybal to number 30 for the Auburn Bulldogs, Austin Levine. And he gets the right-hand layup to go at the doorstep. And so now it's 30-16. Blue Jays with a 14-point lead, 2.5 to play, third quarter. Zimmerman with it, hands it off. Kissinger near the timeline. Kissinger and company just going to let this thing go as 2:20 to play, third quarter. Here in the C1 title game, Ashland-Greenwood going for back-to-back championships. They beat Auburn last year. And now here they're trying to beat Auburn once again. Kissinger left side to Jacobson. Jacobson inside Zimmerman. Layup hesitates. No good. Put up on the second attempt is good by Zimmerman. And so Ashland-Greenwood back out in front by 16. 32-16 with 1:57 to play in the third quarter. We'll go ahead and step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainer back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. 1:52 to play, third quarter. Mav Binder with the basketball on the top of the key. Binder right side now. 1:44, and that's a traveling violation called on Mav Binder. So Ashland-Greenwood basketball here, 32-16 they lead. They have doubled up Auburn here in the C1 title game. So Ashland-Greenwood gets the inbounds pass. Now Zimmerman will bring it across the timeline. Zimmerman with it on the right elbow, top of the key. Now back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, great find in the lane to number 24, Cougar Consman. And the Blue Jays now lead 34-16. Pass, and that's going to be a foul as it was deflected and almost knocked away by Dane Jacobson. So 34-16 the score. 1:15 to play, third quarter. Auburn in their fifth straight title game. Now Mav Binder throws it out top. Roybal with it, gets a screen left, gives it back to Binder. Binder steps back. Roybal, three ball on the way, off just to the left. And with a minute left, and here we go as Jacob Mose tells Kissinger one shot with 57 seconds left on the game clock. So Zimmerman gets it right side. Zimmerman working on Ligori, back to Zimmerman. Inside the lane. Throws it out. Konzum to Kissinger near the logo. 35 seconds on the game clock. Inside, here's Konzum at the lane. Layup reverse, no good. Rebound by Konzum. He saves and inbounds to the perimeter. Jacobson back to Konzum on the left side. Konzum in the lane. Kicks it out. And Ashland-Greenwood with 17 seconds on the clock is going to hold for the final shot unless they're fouled as Kissinger gets doubled, throws it out to Konzum. Konzum in the lane, floater, off back iron, rattles down with 5 seconds to play in the third quarter. And we have a traveling violation called on Nixon Ligori. Blue Jays lead this one 36-16. So now we're going to have a little bit of a stoppage in play as there seems to be some miscommunication in the book. Now we're ready to go. Ready to go as Jacobson inbounds it at the horn. No good off back iron by number 13, Luke Clark. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. Ashland-Greenwood well on their way to their second straight Class C1 title game victory. And they only got 8 minutes left to play. 36-16 the score after 3 right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you. Started the fourth quarter here. 36-16, the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays lead the Bulldogs. So now Ashland-Greenwood basketball to begin things. 7 minutes and change remaining. Ashland-Greenwood, man, it's going to be tough as we have a foul here early on. And this is the issue, is now we're going to have a fourth quarter take 45 minutes. And what's sad is I'm not sure if I'm exaggerating on that. A fourth quarter that takes way longer than it should, because if Auburn, wants to come back into this game, they're going to have to start fouling and hoping that Ashland-Greenwood misses free throws. So here's Kissinger in the lane, and that's going to be a charge called on Brooks Kissinger. 36-16 at the start of the fourth quarter, 7.5 to go in the final period. Now, I will say this. I mean, it's been a strong defensive effort for Ashland-Greenwood, but also when you're on defense for a minute and a half each time for Auburn, it's tough to get into an offensive rhythm, number one. It's tough to keep and feel the flow of the game, number two, and just really, and when you don't hit some shots, you can find yourself in a pretty big hole. A hole that's much larger than actually the scoreboard shows, because you know that you're going to have to play defense for 30 to 50 seconds every single time with no offensive rebounds. That's not counting offensive rebounds. As both free throws are good by Mav Binder, and how about this, when the 7:28 mark in the fourth quarter, Mav Binder, the leading scorer for the Auburn Bulldogs, gets in the scoring column with 2 points. Not a recipe for success if you are the Auburn Bulldogs. So now here's Zimmerman, gets his pocket picked, back the other way we go, in the lane, layup good. So 36-20. Zimmerman may have tried to sell that one, and now we're going to have a foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. So Ashland-Greenwood basketball, sideline inbound. That was the 15th foul on Auburn. (36-20). Ashland-Greenwood to inbound. They get it into Zimmerman. Zimmerman getting lightly guarded by Roybal all the way up until the timeline. Now Zimmerman in the lane. Zimmerman layup, no good. And the defensive rebound corralled by Auburn. So Auburn going the other way now. Bulldogs trying to cut into the 16-point lead. Mav Binder with it on the left wing. Top of the key, Roybal, right side. Now Binder once again. Brenton Wenzel is into the game. He drives right side, gets his shot blocked by Jacobson. Back the other way we go. And now, once again, here comes Kissinger. So Kissinger in the lane, left-hand layup, no good. And see, now we're starting to see a sense of urgency. Layup on the follow-up attempt is good by Zimmerman. And we have an Ashland-Greenwood timeout. So with 6:16 to play in the fourth quarter, Ashland-Greenwood leads 38-20 here in the C1 title game on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Tailored Landscapes is actively preparing for spring. Things like getting new tree orders, getting equipment ready, and training staff to serve you the best we can. If you haven't already planned, now is the perfect time to figure out a maintenance plan for your yard. We're on the brink of spring cleanups for all of our existing customers and have limited spots left. We trim trees and shrubs when needed and only mulch proper amounts. Give us a call today at 402-432-2572 to set up a meeting with one of our designers and get ready for Tailored Life's grand opening in Bennett.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So Mav Binder and Auburn with the basketball. Auburn and Binder right side. Here's Wenzel, left side now. Bowden, top of the key, Roybal to Ligori. Ligori now right side, Wenzel to Binder. 5:56 to go, fourth quarter. Ligori, three ball on the way, got it. Nixon Ligori drains the trifecta. It's 38-23. So Auburn going to try to speed up Ashland-Greenwood, but we have a foul on the floor at the half-court line. So now they'll inbound it. Next foul will put Ashland-Greenwood in the bonus. Kissinger has it. 5.5 to play. Fourth quarter. Now Jacobson. Jacobson drives in. Kicks it out to Bridges. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson drives middle of the lane to the left side. Now back out near the logo to Kissinger. So now Kissinger at the top of the key with 5:18 to play in the fourth quarter of the C1 title game. Kissinger in the lane, up and under, layup good by Brooks Kissinger. So now Mav Binder with it on the right side. Binder dribbles it off of his leg, and it's taken away by the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. So Jacobson and company brings it across the timeline. Zimmerman gets it now to Kissinger. This is Konzum. Konzum takes the dribble. Jacobson may have gotten knocked. Now Jacobson to Kissinger. 4.5 to play, fourth quarter. Kissinger, layup good. And Kissinger's just doing the same thing every time to where, Auburn is on their heels for a minute playing defense, and then Kissinger will just drive in the lane, get past somebody. And now we have a blocked three-point attempt by Kissinger, and Ashland-Greenwood goes the other way now. 4:15 to play, fourth quarter. Kissinger throws it to Jacobson on the logo. Left side now, Bridges. Bridges back to Jacobson. Jacobson drives. Bounce pass inside. Zimmerman dumps it off. Extra pass. Layup good with the foul. Cougar Konzum will go to the line to shoot one more, with the Blue Jays leading 44-23 with 4:02 to play in the fourth quarter. So 4:02 to play as Tease will come back into the game for Ashland-Greenwood. 44-23 to score. AG on top of Auburn. Free throw, no good on the and one attempt. So now Mav Binder going the other way for Auburn. Auburn lost the basketball, gets it back to Binder. Now his pocket's picked by Zimmerman. Zimmerman with a little bit of a smile as well on the way back up the floor, and he gives it to Kissinger. Kissinger on the left side, Jacobson. Jacobson driving, kicks it back out to the other side. Tease now to Konzum. Konzum on the right wing, guarded by Roybal. Now here's Kissinger. Kissinger draws the double team, gets it to Konzum on the logo. 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Konzum to Kissinger. Kissinger back to Konzum. Konzum on the logo, and now he's fouled on the floor, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1-1. (44-23), 3:22 to play, fourth quarter. And you heard the sigh because, I mean, folks, I suppose if you're an Ashland-Greenwood fan, you enjoy this because you know that a state title, your second one in a row, is 3 minutes and change away. But, man, for the college basketball fan, or excuse me, high school basketball fan, rather, this is, I don't want to say difficult to watch because it's still basketball and still enjoyable. But, man, you're taking a lot of the fundamental part out of the game, the teaching part, the competitive part out of the game, out of the equation when you just hold the ball. As we have a steal, Kissinger back the other way. He tried to dunk it with the two hands, unable to do so, but gets the layup to fall. It's 47-23. As I'm saying, you argue, I don't want to say you wonder how much coaching is going on, but you kind of take away the offensive sets, the offensive game plan. Maybe your game plan is to just come in and milk time and win a game 47-25. Maybe it is, and if you do, that's fine. But Jacobson now top of the key, dribbling it near the timeline to Teese. Teese on the perimeter, Kissinger. I just think when you're playing basketball, you're hoping to kind of look for your shot, and when you're intentionally milking minutes off the clock every quarter, even in the first quarter, when you come in, that's your approach. I feel like it's somewhat of a disservice to the game in a way. 47-23, 2:31 to go. A trio of subs have come in for Ashland-Greenwood. So Jacobson sits down. Teese is going to sit down. Zimmerman has taken a seat as well. Free throw no good by Teese. And now going back the other way, here come the Auburn Bulldogs. Auburn with Binder and those 2 points right side. Here's Bowden, Peyton Bowden, right side to Binder. Mav Binder driving right side, now tries to get baseline spin move in the lane. Binder kicks it out. 3-ball, Ligori, well short, missed everything, and Kissinger grabs the miss. So now Kissinger will throw it up the floor. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Luke Clark with it on the left wing. Now near side. Back to the logo, Kissinger. Kissinger crosses over a couple of times. Kissinger, the 6'3" senior, is going to go out on top. Back-to-back state champions for the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. As now Kissinger is going to be fouled by Binder with 1:28 to play in the fourth quarter. And the Blue Jays up 47-23. First free throw on the way for Kissinger, good. I have a feeling, maybe not, but I was going to say, I would assume that Kissinger is going to get subbed out here relatively quickly in the final moments of this one. 1:28 to play, fourth quarter. Second one also good for Kissinger. So now Binder, right side. Binder, top of the key, 1:22 to play, fourth quarter. Binder, left side. Now he's going to get intentionally fouled, and we'll have, it's more just a time to get the reserves in as the celebration has begun here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. 1:18 still on the clock, but a complete substitution here for Ashland-Greenwood. Number 20, Isaac Carson. Number 23, Derek Tanes. Number 0, Cal Kissinger. Number 1, Landon Mose. And number 12, Ty Carey, all check in for Ashland-Greenwood. Right side here is Auburn. Auburn in the lane. Layup no good. Foul on the attempt as number 30, Austin Levine, went up strong with it. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. 49-23 the score. Blue Jays with a throttling of the Auburn Bulldogs. First free throw good for Levine. Second free throw on the way, rattles out, and the defensive rebound corralled by Ashland-Greenwood. 1:05 to play. They're going to try to foul him here. Is now inside. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, but the Auburn Bulldogs last ones to touch it with 58 seconds on the clock. A couple subs will come in for Auburn. So into the game here for Ashland-Greenwood inside. They're going to get fouled as Ashland-Greenwood will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. $56 seconds, left in the fourth quarter. 49-24, Ashland-Greenwood on their way to their second straight state title here in Class C1. Ty Carey gets on the board with 1 point here on the free throw. Has a second one coming up as well. Carey rattles around and out. It's now right side. Here's Lance Binder. In the lane, spin move, Wenzel. Wenzel spins again on the block. Left-hand layup with some English, no good. And that one will go out of bounds. Last touch by Ashland-Greenwood. So it'll stay with the Auburn Bulldogs with 43 seconds to play. So once again, coming up around 1 o'clock or so, it's going to be the Class B title game with Omaha Skutt Catholic and the Platteview Trojans. Obviously, you have J.J. Farron, who started 5 of 5 from 3 in yesterday's game, going up against Platteview, and Connor Milliken, who dropped 31 and 15 in yesterday's win against the York Dukes for the Platteview Trojans. 26 seconds on the game clock. Once again, no shot clock here in C1, so they'll just try to milk this one out. 19 seconds on the game clock. I wouldn't be surprised if they foul. They're going to foul right there to get some substitutes in. Hudson Emshoff, number 12, Brady Generette. They'll both come in for Jim Weeks. Also in the game, number 45, Creighton Keeley, the 5'10 freshman. .16 seconds on the game clock. Second free throw good for Ashland-Greenwood. 52-24. Wenzel back the other way, hands it off. Now Keeling with it to Wenzel. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound by Greenwood, and we'll have a foul called with 3.5 seconds on the game clock. Free throw good by Ty Carey. 53-24. 3.5 seconds to play here in the C1 title game. Second one good for Carey. He's up to 3 points. Here's the inbound. Auburn will just hold it. And they'll shoot up a shot. It won't count either way as Ashland-Greenwood goes back-to-back. And they win the Class C1 title game by 30, 54-24. So that'll do it for myself from Pinnacle Bank Arena. When we come back, Eric Strickland will join me for the Class B title game, as Strick will help me and sit by me for Omaha Skutt and Platteview coming up in a little while, in about 30 minutes or so at 1 p.m. Once again, your final score, Ashland-Greenwood goes back-to-back and wins the C1 title over the Auburn Bulldogs once again with a score of 54-24. Once again, we'll be right back in a couple minutes with the Class B title game from Pinnacle Bank Arena between Skutt and Platteview. Eric Strickland will join me on the call from PBA. Nick Sanders saying so long from now, right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Vikings Hall of Fame head coach Bud.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements. Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. And you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour, an opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.